Hey everyone, welcome to the channel here. So in this video, I think I will turn this into a tutorial for those who are interested. Um, I'm just playing around with this, but I sort of test some things out here and there. But pretty much in this video, I'm going to improve the appearance of the new 2023 BMW G87 M2. The car stock, it looks pretty good. It looks okay. I think as these new videos are coming out, I do like the appearance of the car more. But I'm going to transform the car to really show the potential. So, and a fun fact, but before I get into that, I actually did not like BMW cars until like fall of last year, 2022. After I did more and more research, and obviously I like the B58 and the S58 engine. Before then, it started with the E36 M3. That was the first car I really noticed, and I was like, that's the most amazing looking coupe BMW that I've seen. And so I really, opened up my choices. I've been more open minded about the car choices. But before then, I didn't even like BMW cars until, like I said, past few months here. But I have a stock 2016 Genesis coupe, but I'm hoping to save up money and sell it in the future and actually get a 2020 or 2021 BMW M240i. That's with the X drive, which is basically you can switch between rear wheel drive and all wheel drive, and it has a B58. I think that's one of the best daily cars to have right now. I don't like the newer M240i, but I do like the look of the new M2. And that's what this video is going to be about. But yeah, if I was like super rich, man, I think I would go for the new M2. Everyone's already seen, the G87 M2, which that looks amazing. I'm a coupe person. I don't like four-door sedans, don't like SUVs or crossovers, so I only talk about coupes here. But pretty much what I'm going to do is add these wheels here. In my opinion, I think that move this over. I think these are the three best wheels on the planet, and I'm gonna put them on the car just to show what it looks like. So, let me start with. Actually, these are the wheels that I want to get on my car. I was thinking about it for the Genesis Coupe, but I rather just upgrade to a different car, or elder swap in the future or something. Who knows? I don't know too much about. I've been learning more about cars since 2020, but Cosmis Racing XG005R. These are my favorite wheels. They look good on any car, and I'm going to show that in this video. Next is the Cosmis Racing XT006R wheels. Basically, six, they have the six spokes around. So I think it has some pretty good images of that, or I could use this. And here is the Weld Racing. You've seen them everywhere. The Weld Racing Ventura S104, 104 wheels. And if you watch lots of drag strip videos, racing videos, you've seen these wheels. Even on street racing videos, like these Texas street racing videos. In my opinion, these are the three best looking wheels on the planet. That's my taste. I do not like entirely black wheels. And this is the issue that I have. So pretty much here, I'm going to take this stock image. You see, all black. I think they look terrible. I know it's a popular trend or the past decade or longer now. It's like I do not like entirely all black wheels, but I do like the black wheels with the machine lip, that chrome edge. I think those look clean, they look amazing. So these are the wheels in this first part of the video. I'm just gonna put the wheels in Photoshop and layer it over the car. Anyway, that's the introduction to that. And the next portion of the video, I'm gonna put the most amazing spoiler wing that was available for the F22 style BMW M2 car. It's a Darwinpro wing, and I'm going to show that later. But in this portion of the video, I'm just going to put the wheels on first. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have, like I said, those two different images that I will be using as my background or backplate. I'm thinking, I know I tested this one out first just over the wheels, but I may try this one first. Because I don't think I tried this one. Like I said, I was testing some things out. I know the wheel fits on this one. May start with this. I'll start with this, as I already did this a little bit. And Photoshop 2023, I'm not used to. I'm just now getting it back on my computer. So, I've mostly still been using CS6 on my laptop. And just, it's another layout. Let's see, can I drag it down? Layout's a little different. Like I said, I do not use 2023. So some things are going to be new to me. Okay, everything's in the window over there. I have no idea what's what right now. But it's not what I'm here for. So first thing I'm going to do, go to File. Well, hold on, where are my layers? So here's my layers. Yeah, see, I just attached. I don't even need this glyphs. I don't need glyphs. So I'm going to get rid of glyphs. Shapes. I don't know what's in shapes. I'm not seeing anything. Anyway, I'm going to start off. Drag that down. New layer. I always do that. So this is my background copy. I think just to be safe, I'll make a new one. And then the one on the bottom, I'm going to turn it off. Just to have the extra down there. Not that I really need it. Pretty much, this will be pretty simple. Just to put the wheels on. I'm going to go to File. See, this is new to me. Place embedded, place linked. Let's try place embedded. And basically, these images you see here, I pretty much went online, like I said, and searched for images of... I tried to search for images of the wheels. And I tried to search for images where the wheels have an angle that are similar to the car. And a really good one that I found, which immediately I'm going to start with, my favorite wheel here, is on this Ford Mustang Cobra here. So, place. Alright. Excellent. So it's placed in, and then I could, okay, opacity's right here. I could turn down opacity and work that way, but I'm just, for this, actually before I get into that, you see how the front of the Mustang is its angle going to the left, but the M2 is angled going to the right. So actually what I want to do first is go to edit, things up here, transform, flip horizontal. So now you see it's lined up in the same direction at least, right? At least in the same direction. So let me Control Z, undo that. Next, I'm going to grab the marquee up here. I mean, this is one way to do it. I think I'm going to do it from center. So I'm going to left click, hold Alt and Shift, drag it out. So what I want to do, I'm getting some of the tire. Doesn't matter. Right? So okay, and I'm pretty sure Control J. I press Control J right there. So I may rename this, but let me make sure that's correct. So there's the tire pretty much. I put it on a new, new layer there. I'm going to rename it. Double click, rename it. This is Cosmis XT00. This is the 5R. There you go. Just so I know where everything's at. And I'm going to turn off the layer in the back. To be honest, I really don't even need that back there anymore. So, for now, I'm just going to delete it. Select the top wheel up here. Press Control T. Control plus T. I'm on Windows. Control plus T. I'm going to drag it over here, right? And then I'm going to Alt Shift. Well, hold left click. And then press Alt plus Shift at the same time just to drag it up to size a little bit. It's not working. There you go. We undo that. The shift is not working. There you go. Alt plus Shift. Drag it up a little bit. It's still being weird. Unless that's the new Photoshop. Yeah, that was a little funky. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I'm going to turn the opacity down the wheel here. Drag it down. Between 50, 60%. Pretty much. Press Control T again. And what I want to do. Accidentally brought up the grid there. What you want to do here is hold Control plus left click. And this will allow you to sort of warp the image around. And pretty much just try to fit the wheel in there for right now. Fit it in there and just make it match up. Pretty much just make it look like it actually fits in there. That's all you're doing here. I could make it match up to the lugs and everything, but so I'm sort of looking at the image in the back, and then I'm looking at this same time. And you'll see the results in a second. And why I'm doing this. So, being very meticulous and careful about it as well. Make sure it's inside the groove. You can see a little bit of the black outlining of the tire, which is good. That looks nice. Now watch this. Go back here, turn the opacity back up. Boom. Next, I'm going to go down here. Add layer mask. Click add layer mask. So mine's automatically set. If you look over here, the black and the white. And what you can do is you can press the B button. B on the keyboard. And you can press the bracket keys next to the P to go. You can increase the size of the brush, up and down like that. But pretty much get a good size. Hold on, let me zoom in here before I do that. Zoom in a bit. Press B again to go back to the brush. And make sure over here, this is selected on the right one, this layer mask. Right now I'm set to opacity 100, which I'll probably leave at. If I click here, I'm on hardness 0, which means the brush will be solid, that's what I want. So when I do this, it erases what's on there, but in a safe way. Right? It's not destructive since it's on a layer, it's not destructive, which means that it's not actually deleting it back there. You can always get it back. So if I do this, and if I press the X key, I can bring the wheel back that way. But now let me press, I think, Shift Z. Oh yeah, R Control Z. Undo back. And that's my G-force. I need to change that. So, make the brush size smaller. And basically, at this point, what I want to do... Am I on the wrong... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There you go. I'm going to make sure it's on the black here so that I can erase the tire that was from that Cobra Mustang. That's pretty much the objective here. And then you'll see how it really fits. It's fine to leave a little bit of black smudge. It actually looks good because, like, you know, it'll look a little bit dirty. So it's, you know, it sort of fits in with it actually. So if you have some black still left over, and it's not entirely clean, it's totally fine. But I'm really just trying to go around here easy. I'm just using a mouse. I've never used a tablet, so I'm using a mouse and keyboard. The best mouse, Sensei 10 mouse. SteelSeries Sensei 10 mouse. That's what I'm using. So you see, try not to get the wheel in there. I'm gonna make this smaller, the brush. See how there's some smudge, black smudge? I sort of like that though. I'm not going to erase all of them because it fits. So. Alright. There you go. So now go back to the zoom tool, which apparently is Z, and then hold down the Alt key and then left click, and then it'll zoom out. So check that out. Right, that's the first wheel. I think I want to group the wheels together next. So let's take another wheel again and do the other side. Pretty much. Same thing. File, place embedded. Or technically, I wonder if I could have just... Let me undo that. I actually want to try. Like I said, I'm just playing around with this and just going along with it right now. But hopefully this is not destructive. Shouldn't be. I wonder if I can right click and wheel. Let's say rear. Hold on. Right now, I just ignore it. I'm just testing to make sure it's not going to affect the other. And it doesn't. So basically, I right clicked on here on this one, and I want to duplicate layer pretty much. Yeah, I need to get rid of that. That's my G-force experience, just trying to bring that up. So the wheel, I'm going to double click this and name this front. Rear. So like the rear one, I'm going to drag it over. What I'm going to do next is click this second part here, the second square, press B, and this is the mask. And right now, if you look to the left over here, I have it on black. I'm going to press the X key again so that it shows the wheel. But what I'm going to do is just paint over and bring the wheel back. Sort of a fresh start. Just paint over, bring it back like that. Go back here, and then I'm gonna, like I said, resize it again. But let me turn the opacity back down so I can see. So same thing again, hold down control. Actually, let me just resize it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the, I thought it was Alt and Shift, unless it's control. No. This could be a new Photoshop thing. It's not doing it uniformly when I press Alt plus Shift. That could be new. So that could be new. It's just, Actually, normal Alt. I think it's normal Alt now. So just hold Alt and it'll do it uniformly, scaling it. But I just wanted to get the size down a little bit. So now I'm gonna hold down Control to get it where I need it. Same thing again. You're just gonna go in. Try to fit it in the grooves. You know, you're just making, make it look like it fits in there. That's all you're doing. I like a little bit of that black, to make it seem like it sort of popped out or fits in pretty well. Like the other side, I could use a little bit of fixing right there over here. Bring that in a little bit, but for the most part, I think it's fine. But maybe I will change it a bit. This one, I like where it's at. Let me turn it up. This is why these are my favorite wheels. That's why I'm transforming the car. I'm gonna go back to the other one. I want to bring this in a little bit. Show some of the black on the edge. Huh. Oh no. Yeah, bring it over a tiny bit. Like that. Let's see. These undo. Yeah, I like that. G-force again. So, let me go back to the other one. I'm like super nitpicky. Like I said, I'm a 3D animator, so this is just how things are. I do not work in Photoshop, if anyone's curious. I really don't. I'm a 3D animator. I work in Autodesk Maya and 3D software and things like that. So, all right. So next, go back here. Press the B key again. I'm going to press the X key to make sure it's on black. But before that, let me zoom in. Press B again. And again, just, try to reveal the P0 wheel back there. And just paint it away. And so now you blend it in with the wheel. Look at that. Very simple. I'll probably post a link to this on my Biko the Animator channel. Like I said, YouTube, they I don't know, they sort of ruined that channel for me. That's why I don't upload on there anymore. But this is going on my game channel. And then I'll link it over and say, come watch it over there if you're interested. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a tutorial, but I really want to do this. Oops, it's too much. Yeah, leave a little bit of those black lines. I like it. This is clean, man. So, zooming out again. So, check it out. There's my first wheels. So, I'm going to go ahead and save here. Um, trying to think here. So I think I'm going to name this for right now. This file is giving BMW G87 M2 better wheels, front view. And then for the other image, I'm thinking I'm going to do, maybe I'll name it like rear view. I'm not really sure about the naming convention right now. This is what I'm going to start with. Just for now, just so I can save it. Okay, so next, trying to think. I know I sort of want to group these two. But maybe not yet. What I'm thinking is pretty much what I want to do is let's just start with the front wheel. Go to adjustment layer. Down here, go to levels. I want to see if I can, oops. One thing, had to undo that. Remember, hold the Alt key, and then this little arrow will pop up. See if you hold the Alt key, and it'll aim down. Basically, it will attach, that means it will attach whatever you do on this layer here to the one directly below, and it will only affect that layer. So, if I press that, and then now when I go back up here and move this around, you can see only that front wheel is changing. That's how you do that. Honestly, I already like the lighting of this, but It, it looks like a pretty light showroom. So I'm gonna increase that a little bit. Black. That's for shadows. It's not gonna be too much of that. It's a pretty light showroom in there. So let's see. So default was 1, right? If I go this way, it's too dark. But if I go this way, I think it fits more like that. Because honestly, let's say, I don't know if you can see look where my cursor's at. You sort of look at the black here in between the grills. It's almost sort of a grayish. So you could move this until the black on the wheels looks sort of that similar grayish, like that. I think that 122 looks good, but let me move this around and see. Yeah, that really made so. I don't need that. Yeah, let's move that to that 122. That's not what I typed. That one, just to brighten it up a bit. Now it works a little bit better. I'm gonna go to the one above here and do the same thing. Uh, so I'll be right back. Gotta do something. Okay, I am back. Had to do some work stuff. So, but I did notice something before this is a new video here. Before I ended the last one, I did notice something. I actually have to go though to a doctor's appointment soon, so let me do this quick. As I was mentioning before about the shadows, if you look, let me see. Yeah, if you just look where my cursor's at, you see this dark shadow here in between the rims of the wheels there, above the brakes. And then if you look at the shadow here, like underneath the car itself, right? You see how much lighter it is. So here's what I noticed. I was playing around with it. But if I go over here to my levels where I had it on this front wheel, as you can see here, if I toggle it on and off, since I already made a slight adjustment, I made it a little bit lighter, which is fine. But now I noticed that if you move this one, you see that? So if I move it slightly, I'm thinking like, I was playing around like between 12 and just drag the slider over or type it in. Between 12 and 16. Now you can get the shadow sort of matching with the one at the top. And yeah, it sort of sucks, but this is what you have to do to make it match. Thinking 15 for now. But then later, I'm going to take the curves of the entire car to really pop out the shadows and everything. But for now, just to get everything matched up, that's what I want to do. So next, the other wheel back here, I'm going to do the same thing. See, this is 1.22. I'm going to do the same settings and 15. So, click the top one, the other wheel here, as you can see. Man, that wheel. Look how hideous all black wheels look. I don't care if those are the stock wheels. They look bad. This is why I'm doing this, man. Uh, in my opinion, I know, like I said, people like the all black wheels. I don't like them, but I'm gonna go here, adjustment layer, go to levels, same thing. Remember to hold Alt, and then left click there so that it goes to the one directly below. And then change this middle one to 1.22. Same as the other one. And then change this to 15. And there you go. Now it's a little bit better. And look, the wheels, now you see what I basically changed the lighting and the shadows there, right? So now the wheels look like they're actually part of the image. So I think that's where I'm going to stop this portion of the video here, but I'm going to continue on, like I said. And I'm actually going to add the other wheels next, pretty much. So it's gonna save it for now, and until the next portion of the video, I will see you guys later. I think this is a good stopping spot for now. But if you look at it, if someone just if someone flashed this picture in your face, you wouldn't be able to tell that those wheels are not part of the image, right? I think so. And I think these wheels look much better on the car. But yeah, this is where I'm at for right now. I have a lot more I want to do on this thing. I'm actually turning this into just a whole personal project right now. I don't know why. But I think the car has lots of potential. So that's why I'm doing this. Just to show what's possible with the car, what can be done with it. So yeah, that's it. I'll come back later. I'll continue. This may be one full video, maybe multiple parts. I'm really not sure yet. For the next portion, remember I'm going to put these wheels. Let me think about that. No. For the next video, I'm going to add the other two wheels. The Weld Racing and then the 006R wheels. Same process, I'll add those wheels. And then I'll load up the other image and then add all three wheels to that. And then what I'm going to do is just group all the wheels together. Like honestly, like right now, like I could group these right now. Right click, or actually Control G. Control G right there. And I'll just name it Cosmis XT005R. You can put GRP for group. That's pretty common. I'm just gonna put group though. Right? So now they're basically grouped. And then when I want to show the other wheels, and I do those, and I'll put those in groups. And there you go. Clean. So I don't merge layers. Not yet, unless I absolutely have to. There you go. Thanks for watching. Till next time. See. Okay, I am back. It's been a few hours here. So, what I'm going to do next is install, like I said, the next two wheels for this image. First thing I'm going to do, toggle that off, and I'm just going to get to work. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the next Cosmis wheels. I'm not sure what image I'm going to use yet, but here are a set of images. I don't know, I may go out on the internet and find some better images. I like this. What I don't really like is the sort of blurriness to it. I was going to use this wheel set here on the RX-7, but it doesn't have that sort of silver outline you can see here. That's what I like about them. So, like this on the Z. So, I'm going to search for a few more images. If I don't find anything, I'm going to use this. If I do find something, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm looking around here. I did go to... So this is my car, actually. Not my car here, but I have a Genesis coupe like this. 2016 version. So that's what it would look like on my car. But mine is like entirely black. But these wheels will look nice on my car. These are the 006R, the Cosmis Racing Wheels. So this image is good for the wheel. But it's so big and close up that I'm not entirely sure. You know, you just have to go and just figure out which one will look good. This one I could use. I still don't like the blurriness. Let me try to open in a new tab. It's a little better, but if you look at it, it's quite blurry. So, but when I actually went over to, let me find it, Cosmis XT006R, when I click here on the actual truck image, because I like that truck one, actually. I do like this one, but again, it just seems too bright there. It's a little bit blurry. But there's some other images in here of them moving. See, that would have been really good if it wasn't an entirely black one. That would have been amazing. This one could work. I'm just showing you examples. Or this one here would look, oh, there look good, but this one's like super white and blurry looking. Not the next one, yeah. This is what I'm thinking. I might save this image. But basically, that's all I'm doing. Just find some good images out there that work. Might save that one. Ooh. Maybe I'll save both of these. Sort of like that one better with that little shine there. But just to show you, this is an idea of what I'm doing. So, I may save these, like I said. Basically, I have snippet tool down here, and I just grab the portion of the wheel, and save pretty much. It's my Demon Slayer stuff. But just to show you the process, I sort of have an order as to how I was naming them. So I think here. So like 05 truck. Just however you want to do it pretty much. And then, I wonder if I should have zoomed in on the other one. Problem is I have to go down here. The bottom of the page. Yeah, it's scrolling around. That's the problem. So I do a zoomed out. It won't matter. The wheels are dirty here, but the rims are not too bad. I don't know. But this is pretty much the process of how, like, you can find some whatever wheels you want to use. You know. I think I remember this picture. Whoa. I like these on the Civic. Oh, from this website. Oh, yeah, yeah. Here's the one I was looking for. The one on the GTR, the R34 there. Dude, this one's really good. But here's the problem. They put some, it's a bagged car, hideous, slanted out wheels, and it may not work as well because of that. Oh, Fox body. Seems like all the pictures sort of have that blur though. I actually really like this one. Dude, that's San Francisco. I know it is. I miss it out there. Uh, this is a good one. Trying to look for one with some good lighting. So that's what my car looked like with. I like these wheels, man. Honestly, I still haven't decided between the 005R and the 006R. Or whatever car I get. That one could work. This is good because it's another inside car show, but whoever edited this photo did so much to the shadows and everything back there. It's clean, but I'm going to keep searching. I'm going to decide on one. And when I do, I'll get back to it. I really wish... Man, the Civic, they ruined a good wheel. I might use this. I might use it. But anyway, I'll see you next video. Okay, I think I found an excellent... let me show you. I just found it here. Look at this. Beautiful R34 there. So, R33 is actually my favorite Japanese car, not the R34. But I think this is the best one I could find. It looks amazing. I just have to make it a little brighter. I like that one. So, and at this point, I'm just going to go ahead, work, repeat the process. Same as I did with the other wheel, pretty much. So, go ahead and start placing the image in there. So I have some other good ones here that I found, but as soon as I saw this and I said, okay, I have to try it at least. There's the other R34 here, but I think it's the same. Maybe I'll try both. I think it's the same car at a different angle and location, although I'm not sure. So I'm holding down Alt and just dragging it. So what I want to do is drag in both. I want to see what they look like. The other R34 is here. See? See, the top one looks way cleaner. And the bottom one has a weird slanted in this. Yeah. Let's undo that one. And let's just work with this one pretty much for now. But remember to have the car facing the same direction just to make it easier. So with the layer selected here, go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, same direction you see, and now it's going to look amazing as usual. So yeah, these are some good ones. But these are the other wheels that I think look pretty amazing on cars. Go to the center here. I'm doing the same thing as I did before. And the other one, just going to bring it out here. Okay. And I press Control J right there. I'm turning off that back one here. I'm just going to delete this. Rename it. Cosmis. Technically, there's a dash. Wheel front. I think that's the way I did it last time. Same thing, you know, turn this to maybe like 55% just so I can see it. So, man, I'm just sort of going through on this one. Create my new layer on it. And my brush. Well, first, let me go ahead and sort of mess around with the scale. I see it. Put it right on that line with the other wheel. Sort of looking where it's at. I like this, man. It's gonna make the car look so cool. Cause like I've been trying to tell people about these wheels and like just sort of my idea, my vision about these wheels. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Cosmis Racing Wheels. Everyone's seen the Weld Racing, but no one's seen the Cosmos really. It's a Korean wheel, I think. So I just want to see what the car is gonna look like. Start with that. Let's see what it looks like. You know, it may look a little weird with this image. I don't know, man. Maybe the other one was a better image. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this image, but there's not that many 006R wheels out there that are like super clear, you know? But maybe it's because I'm zoomed in right now. For right now, let me go ahead and do what I was gonna do. See what it looks like. Let's see. It may turn out better than I think. Let me just see. Let's see. It's not bad, but it does look a little blurry. That's what I don't like. Hmm. Hmm. Let me zoom out and see. It's not it. It's not bad. Again, lighting is also everything. Lighting makes all animations look good. So let's do the whole lighting deal. Let's go ahead and add some levels. Last time I did 122 here. Oops. Remember to do alt click. Yeah. So I brighten it up like that. Yeah, okay. Brighten it up. Just a tad. Let me step back here and see it. Yeah. You see, like I said, lighting is everything, dude. Let me do 1.5. And now, let's go down here and get that shadow. A little bit. I think 11 is going to be it. 11 is it. See? That's what I'm saying. Lighting. Lighting and shadows. Remember that's important in everything. It doesn't matter if you're doing fashion modeling. I don't care. Clothing, animation, film, games. Right? You see, I wasn't satisfied with the wheel, but I altered the lighting to make it match back there, and now it works. It honestly looks really good. It's freaking me out. So, um, Like I said, I've never done this before. You're seeing this live right now. I've never done a project like this. I'm just doing this on my, I just need a break from sort of work things right now, dizziness and everything. But I just really wanted to do this. So I'm pretty sure the next step. Well, that's all one group. So let me actually, hold on. What I did last time. Last time I just duplicated the wheel. I should have did that again. I forgot. It's fine. I should be able to. And I'm gonna name this the rear, right? Trying to remember what I named the other one. This is going up here. I'm gonna have to put that one back to this wheel. Nah, let me undo. Alt Control Z. I screwed it up. That's that. My deal is screwing it up. So I'm back to where it was. I should have duplicated earlier. I'm just gonna redo the process anyway. Whatever. Place embedded. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with the same wheel again. So again, same process. Scale it down. With the layer selected, go ahead and transform. Just to show you all the process again. That's all I'm doing here. If I really wanted to, I could, do this. Change the wheel a little bit. Like I rotate it like that or something. But not gonna do that. Control J after doing the selection. And I'm naming this rear. Yeah, I screwed up the other one, so. Check some things, yeah. I don't need this. I'm just gonna trash it. Pretty much. Yep, this is it. This is the rear. Drag it over. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for anyone who's new to Photoshop as a beginner. I remember being a beginner. That's why I'm making this tutorial. I wanted to do a project and I figured I'd just make a tutorial out of it, pretty much. Opacity. 60's fine. Usually do 55, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave the scale. Let me go ahead and zoom in. Okay. T. And now hold the control after using the transform tool with Control T. Again, sort of bring everything in. Just looking where the wheel is at. And again, I always like to leave a little bit of that black in there. So it looks like it sort of fits inside of it. You see what I'm saying? Those black edges there. That's amazing, dude. So something like that. I think it's gonna look crazy, dude. These wheels. 100. So now, add new layer mask down here. Press B, same thing. Paint it out. Yeah. Make sure I get the wheel. Reveal the wheel of the original car back there. Pretty much. Check this out. I sort of like these wheels better, man. I don't know. Let me zoom in a little bit. I sort of like these wheels better, but this is what I'm doing is I told you, man, this car has potential, and these wheels, I think, have the potential of being like the best on the planet. That's my taste, though. Everyone has different tastes. I don't like entirely all black wheels, though. I want to get rid of that black. I want to keep that black in there. I like it. It adds like a bit of a shadow. I think it's pretty cool. I leave that black edge. Going around nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Oops. There you go. Make sure P0 is visible. I like, and see now it looks like it fits in there. You know? Now, let's go ahead down here, levels. I think I did 150. Oops, I always forget that. Remember Alt left click down. Now I can go up here 150. I think I did 11. 11, yeah. Make it the same. Check that out. So now, these wheels are in here pretty much. That's how you do those wheels. You know, if I really wanted to make them offset, I didn't want to, because I don't think cars off the factory have all offset rims, you know, wheels, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. What I'm saying is like, you know, you see this spoke up here, this bar sticking up. Maybe the one in the rear I could have had turn the wheel a little bit so they don't look entirely lined up, copy and pasted. But for these purposes, I'm not gonna do that. So one thing I do notice, hold on. And hope it's not too late to edit if this doesn't work. Let me see. Okay, it looks like I can change it. See, I want to go in a little more like that. Yeah. Because here there's like so much tire. But here it looks like I sort of... Even though it's sort of fine, because if I do that and then it reveals that black wheel back there, that's going to look a little weird. But you could have, look, some thick looking tires back there. Technically, yeah, I could like clone some of this tire, reveal some of the other tire. You know, make it look sort of curious now. Know what I'm doing, but go to A. I want to reveal some of this tire and see what happens. Nah, it's not gonna be good. Redo. Okay, back to where I was. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And I'm gonna move on to my next wheels, but Let me go here and group all this. For now, Control G. This is 6. Technically, like again, there's a dash after the XT, but I don't feel like it. But look, see, you honestly can't tell if these wheels don't fit. And why? It's because the shadows and the lighting. That's all it is. The shadows and the lighting. That's all I did was change the shadows and the lighting. Alright. Yeah, the back wheel, you know, is a little off because of how much tire there is compared to the front. I think it's fine though. It's a little different. From a far away perspective of view, like you wouldn't be able to tell. I like those wheels on it. This is cool, man. Like I said, I'm just messing around. So, and when I do the other angle, I may not show the wheel price. It's gonna be a little long, so this will probably be on the video just to show off putting the wheels on. This entire section, however long this is, probably 40, 50 minutes or longer. Maybe an hour. So I'm not gonna do a whole another one showing off that other basically view. Let me show you this one. This one I'm mostly gonna focus on putting the wing on it. But as for the wheels, I'm not going to show the wheel process for this one. But it's the same thing. Just make sure, you know, like I said, you flip the image horizontal if you have to make sure the cars are facing in the same angle. Try to find images that where the wheels are facing in the same sort of angle, you know. And then just put the wheels in there. That's all. It's pretty simple. If anyone's doing a school project, you know, in college, high school, middle school, whatever, like, hopefully you like this video. Hopefully it helps. I did not have videos like these when I was in middle school. My poor school did not even have Photoshop as far as I remember back then. So, saved it. Forget what I was doing. I'm gonna turn this off. And I'm basically adding the next wheels, which are another set of my favorite wheels. Yeah. This one, as soon as I saw it, this guy. This is crazy. Look at this. The Weld Racing. Ooh. Man. Weld Racing. Look, you can't beat him. Of course, there's the other one. What in the world is that? Oh, that's new to me. So I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could drag, zoom in and out like that. That was an accident. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going with the shiny one over here. Plus, it has a better angle. Yeah. Undo that one. So, same thing with this one. I may just keep it on this one here. I don't know if I need to copy and put it on its own layer like I do. I don't really need to for this one. I will though. I'll do the ellipse again and I'll go from the center. Just to cut off a lot of that wheel. Because I don't need that much. Something like that. Control J and then I'll name it. And I named that the front wheel basically. Control T. Oh, before I do that, the one back here, I'm just gonna trash it. Change this 55. I misspelled that. Just sort of seeing where the wheels at. So man, this is gonna be sick, dude. This is gonna be wicked, man. This car is gonna look phenomenal with these Weld Racing. I'm telling you. Like I said, I have a really good taste for cars, and how I like how they look. What I mean by that is I think I have a really good taste in terms of like what good wheels, what good colors and things like that, and not just the same usual. Like everyone's putting old BBSs and the T, what do they call it? The TE, 57s and the same wheels over and over, which I don't even like any of those wheels for the most part. The TE 57s I think look good on like GTRs, the Skylines, but that's about it. Now I want some more, a little bit of that black in there. Get it. I'm just trying to get some of that black in there. And now let's turn up the opacity again, 100. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Add this. Press B. They're gonna need to press X. Switch it back. Yeah. Paint it out. I'm gonna have to zoom in. Oops. I'm gonna press. And reveal the tire in the back. Yeah, I don't like that blue tint on the other tire. Let me get rid of that. If anyone wants to see live streams of these or something like that, let me know. If I can figure out how to get the live stream not to. Because when I played Star Wars Battlefront 2, all of a sudden it got laggy on me. And it was screwed up. I don't know what happened. But I'm just saying, if anyone wants to see something like this live or something and ask questions. Or when I do get my new animation channel, eventually, same thing with that. You know. Any students, for the most part, I'm cool with helping out. Uh, I like that black trim in there. That's why I'm keeping it for the most part. Like a little shadow in there. A little dirty here and there, but it works. Let's see this. Nah. What'll happen if I... The problem is that blue doesn't really fit, so I'll leave it. Unless, hold on. Maybe I'll drag it up a little bit. Yeah, it sort of worked. Let me see. Yeah. Drag it up a little bit. That sort of works. Oops. Trying to get. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to reveal any of that. Okay, that's fine. It's fine on that wheel. Now let me zoom out. Almost time for me to eat dinner. I think new Superman. I hope a new Superman and Lois is coming on tonight. It's always reruns on Superman and Lois. Past 2 weeks have been reruns on the Flash and Superman and Lois. Um, I'm getting pretty worn out here from this, just dizziness and everything. So let me finish this up. This is just the wheel portion. Next, I'm going to do the wing in the back. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, today, maybe later today. Not sure. Oh, remember, alt click, do levels. I still like bringing up the lighting on it. I don't know. It's a bright room, but I don't think it needs to be brought up too much. It's already pretty shiny. I think 1.15 will do. And then I'll mess with the shadow to match it up. Two. Ooh, this can go 18 or 20. I can go 20. Put that on 1.30 on that one. That time I'm doing it, it's shinier there, but I'm doing it like this for now. And then I'll go back and change the later on. I'll change some things later on. For now, right now I'm just trying to get it blended in with the shadows and everything. And then overall change the curves of the image later on when I get to that portion. So again, I should have duplicated that. Oh well. Same process again. No, this is Weld. This is Weld. This one. Oh, so what am I doing? This be rear. Trash this. There you go. What that looks like. It may be a little off, but yeah. And I don't like that. It was a little too much. I was good with this. That's fine. Just want to see something. My levels. I think 150, 130, 20. Okay. Just add new levels. On click. There you go. These. So there you go. Turn that off. Nice wheels. Turn this on. Nice wheels. Which one do you guys like? But any one of these wheels, you can have the modifier where you can have this portion go inside, inward more, like this one here, which will probably look a little better. This one's more outside like. But this is just to show what they could look like, you know. But there you go. I'm tired right now. 6:06. Um, this is the end portion of the wheels. So, next I'll probably put the wing on it. Not really sure, but I'm thinking about putting the wing on it next, pretty much. And again, like I said, I'll probably do an entire curve thing. Now, what do I mean by the curve thing? So let me turn on these wheels. If I can show it quickly. I may have to merge or group everything later. I'm not sure. See what happens. Let's see. Create curve. And I usually start with like auto. But then I'll add like this. Bring it down like that. You see what I'm saying? Now the shadows and everything pop. Alright? And then this one I too much lighting. Maybe bring some of the lighting down. Something like that. See? And then if I toggle on and off, you see how much better it looks. See? Pops the color out. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to worry about the shadows right now. I just wanted to get the matching color. And that way it looks like it's part of it. So I'm not doing that right now. I'm actually going to delete this layer. Save that for later. So, but there you go. Cool. So that's it for this portion of the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to continue, please do continue. If you want to see the wing that's coming up next, the best M2 wing that I think is out there, I'm going to put it from the F22 M2 and put it onto the G87. I already sort of practiced it a little bit. Then after that, well, in that process, I'm going to show how to do some color matching. So it'll match the color. And then after that, I'm going to change my license plate. I'm just going to put X there, and then I'll blur out the dude's face back there, put Broly and Eisen back there, something like that. And I'm thinking about a carbon hood. There's 2 carbon hoods that I chose. I'm not sure that I could put on here. I'll think about that. I sort of don't want to do the carbon hood. I'll think about it. But yeah. And then I'll do some color. I'm going to change the color of the car. And I'm going to show all these images in full in a video. Just playing through. And then you can see the full tutorial if you want. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching this portion. Till next time. See you.